Hello. Today it's sunny. Let's learn some new expressions. Are you an early bird or a night owl? Ahoj, tady Petr. If you are an early bird, you get up early. You are more energetic in the morning, probably more lively, enthusiastic, maybe full of beans. But if you are a night owl, you don't get up early, you want to sleep because you like staying up late. You don't go to bed early because you are more energetic in the evening. You don't want to sleep. You want to do things. So, maybe you are full of beans in the evening. So, yeah. Are you an early bird or a night owl? Which are you? Huh? If you are full of beans, in the morning, in the evening, it's not important. If you are full of beans, you are energetic, lively, more enthusiastic, and so on. So when are you usually full of beans? In the morning, because you are an early bird, or in the evening, because you are a night owl? Let's move on. Today, we are very busy and we often want to do or to achieve at least two things with one action. So if we want to achieve two things with one action, we want to kill two birds with one stone. We have the same expression, not the same exactly, but a very similar one in the Czech language. Yeah, so you should stop driving to work. Yeah, if you do so, you will kill two birds with one stone, because you will save a bit of money and you will get some exercise. That's always positive. Or family, let's go to the shopping mall. Kids can go to the cinema to see the latest movie and we can do the shopping there. So we will kill two birds with one stone. One action, going to the shopping mall, and two things you achieve. See a movie and do the shopping. Good? So, kill two birds with one stone. Okay. You are looking for someone for an important job. So you decide to call Jack. Why Jack? Because Jack is conscientious, hardworking, but most of all, he never does anything by halves. He always makes sure that he completes the job. All right? If you have an important job to do and you need some help, you don't want to work with people who do things by halves. Or you have a friend and she's going to get married and she's organizing her wedding, and you know that it is going to be a very good or excellent wedding because your friend never does anything by halves. Okay? Good. That's it. And now we're going to Titanic. Do you remember Titanic? It was the big ship, and it hit an iceberg, and whoop, sank, went down. Yeah, you remember that? Good. You know, the problem with icebergs is that you only see a very small part of it above the surface of water, but much bigger part of the iceberg is actually hidden under the surface. So when we say that it's just something is just the tip of the iceberg, we are saying that, for example, we see a small part of the problem, but the biggest part we don't actually see. Yeah? So when we think about the weather, global warming, for example, and people today say that we have less and less water, so we can say, well, yes, and it's just the tip of the iceberg, because we don't know what's going to come, and the problem might be much more serious. We just don't see it yet. Or we can also say that young people today spend more and more time in front of the computer, and it's just the tip of the iceberg, because with the phones, computer games, social media, it's going to be much worse. We just don't see it yet, and I think that it can affect all aspects of their lives, right? So it's just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, good. So what have we learned in this video? I think that we said an early bird likes getting up early. A night owl goes to bed very late. Then be full of beans. Be very energetic, lively, enthusiastic, full of beans. And never does anything by halves. It's quite important. And when we see something and just a small part of a problem, and we don't actually see how big the problem might be, we see just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, that's it. It's always good to know these expressions, even though you might not use them. It's very useful to know them. That's called passive knowledge, right? Good. That's important. So have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.